Through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit and deep encounters with God, Bishop Okudili and Pastor Ifeoma Eze have written and published over 70 life transforming books. Succeeding in Marriage After the Wedding, Treasures in a Trash, All You Need to Succeed in Marriage, Preparing for Your Season of Demand, Building a Marriage That Will Stand the Test of Time, and many more. If you're in Nigeria, you can get these at Zion Heritage and Miracle Ministries branches. For further inquiries, call 0809-178-7299 or 0805-716-1060. Remain lifted for life.
Welcome again to Checkpoint. We are so excited to have you here with us today on Checkpoint. Thank you for all you do for us at Checkpoint. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the comments, and then the watch parties you do create. Thank you for subscribing to our channels and sharing the links to these videos. And because of all you do, our messages are reaching a wider audience, and for that, we are indeed very grateful. Now today, we'll be sharing a very, very important topic with you. And please, as I would always ask, I'd like you to begin to like this video, share the video, and do comment. Let everyone, your friends, your relatives, your associates, your neighbors, let them know that Checkpoint is on right now. And they can join, all right? Because Checkpoint has been that place where you have been edified, equipped, and empowered. And because of all that we say here at Checkpoint, your life is getting better. And thank you so much for all you do for us. We cannot forget that in a hurry. So please stay tuned. We'll be announcing the topic shortly. And please use this time to invite your friends, get your notepads, get your writing pens, and be ready, because today is going to be an eye-opener. So stay tuned on Checkpoint. All right, welcome back to Checkpoint, all right? And today we'll be sharing with you a very important topic, a topic that will open up your eyes to things that you ought to know. And I know that you have followed Checkpoint for a while, and you can testify that Checkpoint has indeed been a blessing to you. So today on Checkpoint, we'll be sharing one of our very insightful topics again. And this topic today is fresh, is new, is interesting. This topic is 10 people you need in life. 10 people, 10 different kinds of people you need in life. 10 different kinds of people you need in life. You may be asking me, what kind of people are these? I know that you already need people. We already know that every one of us need people, because we were not created in isolation. We were created to need others, to belong to others, to reach out to others. And this is very, very key. So we all know that we need people, and we need people in our lives. We need people all around us. We have not been created to live in isolation. We have not been created to live all by ourselves. We are created to mingle and associate with other people. But then there are people that you need in your life. There are people that when they come into your life, you move faster in life. There are people when they come into your life, you advance faster in destiny. There are other people that when they come into your life, you get stalled, you get stuck, and you remain where you are. And those are not the kind of people you certainly want to see in your life. So I want you to relax and watch, because your eyes will be opened, and God will cause such kind of people that we are about to talk about to come your way. All right, so I'll be sharing with you 10 different kinds of people that you need in your life. What I'm saying, when I say 10 different kinds of people, I'm not saying that they just have to be one person, all right? But there are 10 different categories of people, all right? 10 different categories of people that you need in your life. I have heard people say, I'm a self-made man, I'm a self-made woman. Relax, nobody's entirely self-made, because somehow, somebody somewhere contributed to where you are today. Somebody somewhere contributed to who you are today. Somebody somewhere contributed to what you have today. So irrespective of the fact that you have made a lot of effort, you have worked hard on yourself, you have equipped yourself for where you are, there are people you certainly need in your life. And today, I'll be sharing with you those 10 different categories of people that you need in your life. I did not say that you want in your life. I said that you need in your life, because you need them, all right? You need them to get to where you want to get to. You need them to become all that you want to be. You need them to achieve all that God has asked you to achieve. In the book of Isaiah 43 verse 4, God speaking to his people, he said, I will give men for your life. I will give people for your sake. Listen to me. There is a certain limit to where you will get to. If you do not get certain people into your life, there is a certain limit you will not exceed if certain people are not in your life. But if you want to exceed a certain level, if you want to go further and go faster and achieve greatly, there are certainly people that you need in your life. You cannot do it alone. I cannot do it alone. We all need people to reach where we want to get to. Listen to me. Today I'm making a video. This video will not be possible if someone somewhere is not here recording the video, making sure the sound is good, making sure the video is good, making sure the lights are okay. It will be futile, all right? I may have all I want to say, but then it may not work because somebody somewhere is not making it happen. That is what I'm trying to say to you, because no matter what your vision is, no matter what your assignment is, no matter what God has put in your hand, you need people to get to where you want to get to. You need people to reach the target God has set for you. And today I'll be sharing with you 10 different kinds of people, 10 of them. And I pray that such people come into your life. And it is my sincere prayer that you have eyes to identify them, because it takes a lot of discernment for you to separate men from men. People are not the same, all right? So you need discernment to separate people from people. A lot of people have lost out on this kind of people I'm talking about because they could not recognize them. They came their way, but they took them for something else. They came their way, but they could not perceive. That woman in the book of Second Kings said, I perceive that this is the holy man of God. I perceive that this is a prophet of God. Now, the question is, what if she could not perceive? This prophet was a blessing to her because she was able to perceive. The question I have for you today is this. Do you have eyes that see? Because many have eyes that look, but only a few have eyes that truly see. So you need to have eyes, not just physical eyes, but inner eyes that are able to see and separate people from people. Separate people who have really come to better your life from people who have come to ruin your life. Can I tell you that when God wants to help a man, he sends a man to him. When God wants to help a people, he sends a people to them. See, when the devil equally wants to destroy a person, he sends another person to him or her. When the devil wants to destroy a people, he sends a different kind of people to them equally. So, the people that come into your life determine what eventually happens in your life. People come into your life to better your life, or they come into your life to ruin your life. The relationships that you have, the associations you have, can either make you or mar your destiny. And that is why I'm telling you 10 different people that you have to look out for in your life, because you need them in your life. Are you ready? All right, let me share number one. Number one people that you need in your life, number one kind of people that you need in your life are called burden lifters. They are called burden lifters. Now, this set of people have one primary assignment in your life, and their assignment is to lift your burden. Their assignment is to recognize the burden in your life, and then lift it. It is not everybody in your life who has the ability to recognize the burden in your life. There are people that you hang around with, people who call themselves friends and family. They are around you, but they don't know that you are carrying a burden. They are around you, but they do not recognize because they don't have eyes that see. Rather, they keep making more demands and more demands and more demands on you, but they did not recognize that you are carrying a burden. Now, blessed are you when you have this kind of people in your life who not only recognize the burden you are carrying, but they also come to lift it up from your shoulders. They come to lift up the heavy burden from you. They come to make your life easier. They come to simplify your life. They come to help you and reduce your stress. These people are called burden lifters. Many of us do not have these burden lifters in our lives. Maybe because we have not recognized them. Maybe because we do not even agree that we truly have burdens. Maybe because when they come around our lives, we misinterpret their motive and their ambitions and chase them away. So we all need burden lifters. People who will come and see the load on you, and see the pressure on you, and see the stress on you, and they will lift it up from you. Sometimes these people come around your life, or around your vision, around the assignment that God has given to you, and they recognize that this aspect is really heavy for you. Do you know what they do? They lift it. They don't lift it and drop it on the ground. No, they lift your burdens and they carry these burdens. They carry it because they have the capacity to truly carry these burdens on your behalf. So I want to encourage you today. I want to encourage you so much that you should open up your eyes and pray that God sends you burden lifters, because they will lift your burden. They will make your burden light. They may not lift all the burden at once, but they can lift a heavy part. And when they lift that heavy part, it becomes easy for you to carry the rest of your burden. Because in all honesty, I'm not saying there's somebody that will come and carry all your burdens and you have no burden left. It is necessary that you have some burden left. It is necessary that you have some aspects of your life that you carry, that you are responsible for. But then, this person or these persons come, and when they carry your burden, they make life easier for you. They reduce the stress for you. So you are able to concentrate on the areas that really need your core competence and focus rightly on them. So please today, pray for burden lifters. Pray for people that will lift up your burden. Pray for people that will come and recognize how heavy it is with your vision, with your assignments, with your purpose, and they will help lift it off from you. Now, number two kind of people that you will need in your life are the people we call the encouragers. The encouragers. Now, the encouragers are different from the burden lifters. As a matter of fact, a burden lifter might not be the kind of person who may know how to encourage you, but his burden lifting activity is in a way also creating some form of encouragement to you. But these encouragers I'm talking about, their primary assignment is to encourage you. Is to help you feel better about the discouragement you are passing through, about the betrayal you are going through, about the rejection you have experienced. They help you feel better. They come to encourage you. They tell you words that shoot you up, words that stir you up, words that make you feel better, words that pull you up from the pit where you are and set you up on the solid ground where you ought to be. The encouragers. The encouragers are needed in days of despondency and days of discouragement. The encouragers are needed in days when you are not sure if the sun will shine again. The encouragers are needed in times when it looks as if God has become silent on you. Like God, it seems not to be coming around for you. Like God has left you entirely. God will not disappoint you, but there are times when God seems silent. The disciples faced this experience. At one time, the Bible said that the water from the sea was already pouring into the boat. And the disciples were perplexed. They were confused. They were worried. They were like, what is going to happen to us now? They didn't know what to do. And all of a sudden, they recognized that their master was sleeping somewhere in the boat. And they went to him and they tapped him and said, Master, wake up. Carest not thou that we perish? Are you not mindful of the fact that we may all die in the sea? And Jesus woke up and then he calmed the storm for them. But then, at this kind of moment, they felt like God was silent. And sometimes people feel as if God is absent. But I would always tell you that the silence of God does not mean the absence of God. Sometimes he may be silent, not because he has given up on you, but because he knows that you are able to pass the test. He knows that you have what it takes to survive that situation. He knows that the story will not end there. He knows that this problem that you are going through will not overwhelm you, and that is why he is silent. Sometimes when the teacher has taught, when the teacher is usually teaching in the class, the teacher seems noisy because the teacher is always talking, the teacher is always demonstrating, the teacher is always guiding. But during the examination, during the test period, the teacher is usually quiet. Most teachers do not talk during the test. Most teachers do not talk during the exam. You know why? Because they have taught you already. And during the test and exam, they expect you to showcase the stuff that you already made up of. So sometimes God might be silent. And he's not silent because he doesn't know what to do. He's not silent because he's given up on you. He's silent because he knows that you can go through this storm unhindered. And this is where the encouragers come in. At those moments when God seems silent, the encouragers come to remind you of the promises of God. They come to tell you, has God not done this for you before? If he did it before, he will do it again. The same God back then, the same God right now. They come to tell you that this storm will not take away your life, that this problem will not destroy you, that you will come out of that pain. Can you recognize at this moment people who have been encouragers in your life? Just let me know in the comment section. Let me know people who have been encouragers in your life. People who have truly told you that you can come out of any storm and any pain. All right, let me know in the comment section. So these are the work of the encouragers. Let me know in the comment section if there are people you recognize in your life who have encouraged you in the past. And then do you know what you do? Write their name in the comment section and tell them, thank you for being an encourager. Thank you for being an encourager. And if you have people who have been burden lifters, tag their name and tell them, thank you for being a burden lifter. All right? So discouragement can come to every one of us. It can come to even the very best of us. Everyone at different times can be discouraged over one thing or the other. Now, that you are discouraged is not the issue. The issue is, do you have somebody in your life who can help encourage you and bring you out of that pit of discouragement up to the solid ground of encouragement? So you need this kind of people in your life. All right, so let's talk about number 3 kind of people that you need in your life. Number 3 kind of people that you need in your life are called the enhancers. So we've talked about the burden lifters, we've talked about the encouragers, now we're talking about the enhancers. The enhancers are creatives. These are people who are endowed with the spirit of creativity. They have the gift of creativity. Their creative juices are flowing freely and they come around your life. Do you know what they have come to do? They come to make everything better. They come to make your life better. They come to make your purpose better. They come to make your dream better. They come to make your vision better, sweeter, nicer, all right? They add more detail to what you are doing. They add more beauty to what you are doing. They add more excellence to what you are doing. They know what to do. The enhancers are creatives who know what to do. They know how to simplify the difficult tasks you are going through. They know how to beautify the assignment you have. You make out one thing, they come around and they add more beauty to it. They add more glory to it. All right, they enhance it. That's what they call the enhancers. All right, and you need this kind of people in your life. You need them in your life. You need them in your vision. You need them in your assignment. Because I know you might be saying, oh, you were not there when I received this assignment from the Lord. You were not there when I received this vision from the Lord. Yes, God may have given you a vision, but when you have enhancers in your life, they make this vision smell good. They make this vision look good. They make this vision sound good. All right? So you need enhancers in your life. When God gave Moses the exceptional task of building the tabernacle, he mentioned two men. So God gave him Aholiab and Bezalel. And these men were skilled. They were gifted. They were talented with the ability to work on every kind of article, on every kind of wood, on stone, on glass, on every kind of material. They were creative. So they could bring in beauty, glory, and dignity into the tabernacle that God had asked Moses to build. So it was not just about God needing holy men to build. God equally needed people who were creative to make sure that the tabernacle came out exactly how he had pictured it, exactly how he had seen it in his mind's eye. That is why I'm telling you today, you need enhancers. That thing you are doing currently can be done better. That business you are running can be done in a better way, can be run in a better way. That school you are running can be run in a better way. That corporation you are running can be run in a better way. That hospital you are running can be run in a better way. That market, that shop you are running, it can be run in a better way. All you need is the enhancers to evade your life. When they come around you, what they do is that they make everything better. They simplify your work. They add structure to your business. They add structure to your organization. They add beauty and glory and effigy and swag, as the case may be, whatever it is you want to call it. So these people, they are this creative, and it is important that you know how to manage them. Many of us have these creatives come around us, and then we are not willing to let them shine. We are not willing to let them become all that they want to be, because sometimes the creatives, because they think outside the box, you may not like their methods. Their methods may not be as orthodox as you want it to be. Their methods may be new, different, and strange. And sometimes you may want things to remain in status quo. These guys, these ladies, they don't work based on status quo, all right? They think outside the box. So you have to be willing and humble enough to let them become all that they can around you while helping you to achieve what God has asked you to do. So those are the enhancers. Now, do you have any enhancer in your life? Let me know in the comment section. All right, so see what you're going to do. Tag them and say, thank you for being my enhancer. Can you do that? I'm sure you can. So tag them and say, thank you for being my enhancer. Right? Tag their name so they know you're calling on them. Tag them and say, thank you for being my enhancer. So in case you joined us late, we have been able to talk about the button lifters. We have talked about the encouragers. Now we're talking about the enhancers. Tag any one of them, tag them by name, and just say, thank you for being my button lifter, or thank you for being my encourager, or thank you for being my enhancer. All right? So that's the third kind of people that you need in your life. All right, let's talk about the fourth kind of people that you need in your life. The fourth kind of people that you need in your life are called the truth tellers. The truth tellers. Now, many of us don't like these truth tellers. You know why? Because they say the truth as it is. Now, truth tellers are very needed in your life. Truth tellers, you need them in your life every time. All right, so sometimes we may say, oh, they tell us things we don't want to hear, but the truth is that you need to hear what they are telling you. So sometimes truth tellers can be friends, sometimes they could be family, and sometimes you may not like to hear from them all the time. But listen to me, if they don't tell you the truth, who will? So if they don't tell you the truth about what you are going through, who else will tell you the truth about that? So you need them in your life. And sometimes you need to understand that the truth teller tell you the truth, no matter whose us is God. They tell you the truth irrespective of how you are going to feel about what the truth they have told you. So please, I want you to allow these truth tellers to do their work in your life. The fact that they are truth tellers does not mean they have to tell your truth everywhere. So when I tell you about truth tellers don't go about telling everybody your truth. All right? They don't go about telling everybody about you. truth tellers are like the bathroom in your house. You know what about the bathroom? The bathroom sees you without your makeup, sees you without your fine clothing, sees you just the way you are. And one thing the bathroom does not do is that the bathroom will not reveal your secret to the next person who steps into the bathroom to take his or her shower. So, just like the bathroom, the truth tellers are like the bathroom in your house. What they do, they see you the way you are, and they tell you the truth the way you act. So someone who is always covering up with makeup, somebody who is always covering up with clothes, and you don't want people to really know how you are. When you get to the bathroom sees you exactly how you are. The mirror in the bathroom tells you, oh, where you have all the cuts, where you have all the flaws, where you have all the excess fat and flesh in your body, and the rest of that. But then the bathroom does not reveal your secret or your identity to the next person stepping into the bathroom. So the truth tellers are just like that. The truth tellers will tell you the truth. They don't go about telling your truth everywhere. All right? So if you have somebody in your life who is going about telling your truth everywhere, and they say they are your truth tellers, tell them, you are no truth teller. Truth tellers keep the secret from others, but say the truth to your face. Your truth tellers are not cynical people. All right, don't take them as if they are cynical, always looking for something bad in your life. When they are truth tellers, they tell you when you're doing good, and they equally tell you when you're doing badly. Something about the truth tellers is that they don't hide, they don't reserve what they share with you. All right. So if it's something to be celebrated, truth tellers tell you this deserves a celebration. All right. If it's something not to be celebrated, the truth tellers will probably tell you, oh, for this one we cannot celebrate this level of mediocrity. You have to do better. You have to up your game. So that is it about the truth teller. The number 5 kind of people I would like to tell you about. Number 5 kind of people that you need in your life are the people that are called the recommenders. The recommenders. The recommenders are men and women who speak for you in palaces, in places where your voice cannot reach. The recommenders are men and women who speak your name, who say your name, who ask others, who insist that you must be remembered, who tell others why you are needed in a time like this. See, a recommender may not even be close to you, but they are taking note of your good deeds. A recommender is taking note of your goodness. A recommender is taking note of your kindness. They are telling others of your good deeds, of your good attitudes, of the good things you have done. The recommenders will speak your name in places your legs may not have reached. The recommenders will mention your name, and they will insist that you are good enough for the job. One thing about the recommenders is that they are influential people. Because they are influential people, they borrow their influence. They lend you their influence in places that matter. So they mention your name, even though that physically you may not have reached there, or financially your level may not have reached there, or even by influence, your level may not have reached that particular place, but because they are already there, they mention your name. The recommender is who you need, even in this year. This year, pray for recommenders. Remember, I'm talking about the 10 different kind of people that you need in your life. Number 5 is the recommenders. The recommenders will take you by hand and take you to an office that ordinarily you could not enter. Ordinarily, your qualification could not take you there. One thing about the recommenders is that these recommenders, they know people, they have contacts, and they have connections. They know who knows who. And because they are already in that corridor of influence, they lend you the influence which they already have. And so you begin to walk on their influence. You begin to walk upon the shoulders of their influence. Now, pray for recommenders. Recommenders will tell somebody, oh, this guy's music is good. Recommenders will tell others, this lady's book is very exceptional. This book needs to go everywhere. Recommenders. Pray for recommenders this year, because you need them to reach to places where your ordinary influence may not reach. You need recommenders to reach to reach a wider audience. You need recommenders to speak in places where your ordinary qualification wouldn't have taken you to. So please, if you have somebody who has recommended you at any time in your life, do comment their name. Let me know in the comment section. All right, write their name there, and then say thank you for recommending me. Thank you for recommending me. Can you do that? Yeah, do that right now. Call the person's name, tag the person here on this video, and tell the person thank you for recommending me. Now, recommenders place your name in high places. Recommenders speak the word for you. Have you read this portion of Bible in the book of Acts, where a particular man, his name was Barnabas? Barnabas, the Bible says he took Paul by hand. Paul at that time was just a new convert, and before then he had been the murderer of Christians in the church. Paul then Saul had killed so many people, and Christians were scared at the mention of the name Saul. They all ran for their dear lives. Now, Barnabas had seen that Paul had repented, that God had called him, but people were still suspecting him because they were not sure if his old record had been cleaned. They were not sure if he had changed. They were not sure if that was real. Some of them said this may be a plot by him to get more of us, to assume that he's amongst our fold. Meanwhile, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. But Barnabas took Paul by hand and took him to Jerusalem, and by hand introduced him one by one to each of the disciples. Now, who is Barnabas? Barnabas is that one that has been called Son of Consolation. His real name was Joseph, but because he was always encouraging people, because he was always there helping every other person out, they named him Barnabas. They called him a son of consolation. They knew that this guy was the guy that could recommend anyone. He had the influence. He had the ears of the apostles. He had the ears of the apostles in Jerusalem. And when he mentioned that Paul was now a brother and was one of them, everyone believed Paul, not because of Paul's credibility, but they believed Paul because of Barnabas' credibility. There is one person, one man, one woman, whose credibility can take you to the government house. There is one man or one woman whose credibility can take you to the presidential villa. Pray for that kind of person in your life. And if you have anybody like that, let me know in the comment section. Write their names and then tag them and say thank you for being my encourager. Now let me tell you, number 6 kind of person that you need in your life. The number 6 category of people that you need in your life. They are called the givers. They are called the givers. The givers have this exceptional gift of giving. They have this exceptional gift of giving. They can give you anything. They can give you the attention that you require. They can give you the services that you require. But I'd like to tell you that the givers in your life give basically their time, their treasures, and their talents. Their time, their talents, and their treasures. That is known as the 3 T's. The 3 T's. So if you are watching and you are following me, let me know what the 3 T's are. Time, talent, and treasures. All right, so if you're watching, type it down below. Let me know what you understand by the 3 T's. So the givers give you the 3 T's, all right? They give you their time, they give you their talent, they give you their treasure. They give all of this to you so that you can advance. They give all of this to you so you can get better. They give all of this to you so your vision can speak, so your assignment can be fulfilled, so your purpose can be achieved. They give you their time, they give you their talent, they give you their treasures. They are not stingy when it comes to matters concerning you. They don't withhold, they give to you. They give so that you can achieve all that God has placed in your heart. Sometimes in ministry, God has blessed us with true givers. People who have given us their time, the time they would have allotted to do their personal stuff, the time they would have allotted to get their lives better, the time they would have allotted to study or do other things, they have given it to us sacrificially. Some have given their talents, their abilities, their skills, their know-hows, all right, their knowledge, their attitude, abilities and attitudes. They have given them to us so that our vision can speak. And at other times, others are giving us money to push our message further and faster. So we do not joke with these givers. And if you have a giver in your life, please don't joke with that giver. If you have a giver in your life, in your destiny, in your vision, in your establishment, in your organization, in your business, please don't joke with the givers, because these givers are worthy to be blessed. They deserve every blessing from God. Now, if you are here and you have a giver in your life, in your business, in your vision, in your plan, or whatever it is you're doing, please let me know in the comment section, and then tag the person's name and say, oh, so person, thank you for being a giver. Thank you for being a giver. All right, so go ahead, do it, let me know. Do it, let me know, because they give to you. And you, in all honesty, you may not have gotten farther in life. You may not have advanced farther in your life, in your ministry, in the assignment of God upon your life, if these people have not given to you. Sometimes it could be your spouses. Sometimes it could be family members. Sometimes it could be friends. Sometimes it could be strangers, complete strangers. But givers help you to achieve what God has placed in your heart by giving to you. They give you their time, they give you their talent, they give you their treasure. So please appreciate them and celebrate them. All right? Yeah, so let me tell you about number 7. Number 7 kind of people that you need in your life. Number 7 kind of people that you need in your life, they are called mentors. Oh, I can talk about mentors all day, but I have other videos I've spoken about on mentors, so I want you to also get the video. Sometimes I spoke about the common mistakes that mentees make with their mentors. I'd like you to get that video and watch it. If you're on YouTube, that video is right here on YouTube, and if you're on other social media sites, please ask for the link and we'll send you the link so that you can watch the video. The common mistakes mentees make with their mentors. So you need mentors. Everyone, irrespective of what God has asked you to do, irrespective of what God has called you to do, there is need for mentors. You need mentors in your life. You need mentors in your destiny. You need mentors to know what you're supposed to do with your life and your destiny. You need mentors to advance. You need mentors to become better in the game that you are playing. You need mentors to advance in your business or in your career. All right, so whatever it is that God has asked you to do, whatever it is that God has placed in your heart to do, there are mentors. And what are those mentors? Mentors are those who are already living the dream that you have. Mentors are those who are already experiencing the prayer points that you still have. Mentors are those who are already exercising the dominion, the influence that you are planning to exercise. So one thing about mentors is that mentors are already achieving the result. They're already living the life that you are still trying to live. And when you see them, it is important that you find out how they are achieving what they are achieving. Behind every glory is a story. Behind every glory is a story. So when you see the glory of mentors, please calm down, relax, and find out for yourself what their story is. Because when you can hear their story, when you can understand their story, you can now comprehend why their glory is in the way it is. So you need mentors. Mentors will help you to avoid tormentors. So mentors will help you to avoid tormentors. When mentors come your way, tormentors flee from your life. All right, so you need mentors to hold you by hand and show you the ropes. Mentors describe the pattern, the pathways for success for you. Mentors show you in practical ways how they were able to achieve the things that they have eventually achieved. So you need a mentor in your life. You need a mentor in your life. You need somebody you are looking up to. Because if you come to a point where you are already relaxed, you come to a point where there's no burden, there's no zeal, no passion, you are not struggling, you're not striving to become anything anymore, it becomes a problem. All right, so no matter how big you get, no matter how powerful you get, no matter how intelligent you get, no matter how skillful and smart you are, please, you need a mentor. A mentor will help to guide your way forward. So please, you need a mentor in your life. And if you don't have a mentor, please do well to search out a mentor in the area of your life. And if you want me to mentor you, please go ahead, let me know, inbox me, and then we'll take it up from there. So I am free to mentor just a number of people, not everyone, but if you happen to fall into that particular slot, we will make room for you to be mentored. All right, so please go ahead, search out the mentor in that business, search out the mentor in that area of job that you are doing, search out the mentor, and please learn from your mentor. All right. And then next kind of people that you need, number 8 kind of people that you need in your life are the people that we call the mentees. All right. So I've already talked about how you need a mentor, because a mentor will pour in their knowledge, their skills, their wisdom into you. A mentor will show you how he was able or she was able to achieve the results they have achieved. But then you also need a mentee. That's what we're talking about, number 8, a mentee. A mentee is that one who you pour yourself into. You see, life will be meaningless and useless if we all drink from somewhere and we don't give out somewhere else. So as you drink in, you have to give out. So it's very, very key that you have a mentee, somebody who is looking up to you, somebody whose mentor you are, somebody who is still striving to get to the place that you have already gotten to, somebody who is still dreaming of the realities that you are presently working in. You need a mentee. All right, so because a mentee will keep you accountable, will keep you responsible, and there are certain things you would not want to do because you know somebody is watching you, somebody is learning from you, somebody is following after you. That is why you need a mentee. Now you might be telling me, oh, I'm too young to have a mentee. You are never ever too young to have a mentee. No matter what it is you know how to do now, there is somebody somewhere who does not know how to do it yet. And as a matter of fact, mentoring people is not a function of age, all right? It's a function of what you know or what you are able to do. So it's don't say, oh, I'm too young to mentor anybody. No, you are not too young to mentor anybody. There is something you already know. And as a matter of fact, you can mentor people who are older than you. You can mentor people who are very much older than you, and it's not a problem. So please look out for mentees, people you can pour in your knowledge, people you can pour in your skills, people you can pour in the attitudes and abilities that you have learned over time, people in whom you can pour in the wisdom you have garnered over time. So please, this is very imperative if you must succeed and become very, very responsible and relevant in life. You need a mentee. Now, if you have a mentor or a mentee, you can also tag them in the video and tag them and say, oh, so person, thank you for mentoring me. Or you can also tag so person, thank you for being my mentee. Thank you for learning from me. All right? Because for everyone that God has created, there is something that you have, there is something that you are full of that somebody somewhere else needs to learn from. So please, I want to encourage you, keep learning and keep being the very best version of yourself, because there is somebody somewhere who needs to learn from you. So please, you need your mentees. Now, somebody might be asking, no, I just want people I can be getting from. Listen to me. Even the Bible says that it is more blessed to give than to receive. So beyond receiving, you have to create platforms through which you can give. So it is one thing to give and another thing to receive. So while you are receiving and receiving and receiving, do well to also give out, because that is the beauty of life. Are you getting blessed at all? All right, please let me know in the comment section which of these people has been a blessing to you. All right, number 1, we talked about the burden lifters. Number 2, we talked about the encouragers. Number 3, we talked about the enhancers. Number 4, we talked about the truth tellers. Number 5, we talked about the recommenders. And then number 6, we talked about the givers. Number 7, we talked about the mentors. And number 8, we talked about the mentees. And in number 9, we're going to talk about the loyalists. The loyalists. Do you know who the loyalists are? The loyalists are a group of people or a person who unconditionally supports you. They support you unconditionally. They submit to you unconditionally. They are there for you unconditionally. When people are loyal to you, irrespective of what you do to them, irrespective of how you have handled them, irrespective of the encounters and experiences they have had with you, they choose to stand by you. Please do not trivialize such relationships, all right? The loyalists are a group of people or persons or a person who decides to love you unconditionally, who decides to stand by you unconditionally. There are times you may have offended them. There are times you may have hurt them. There are times you may have spoken words to them that would have pushed them away from you, that would have sent them far away from you, that would have even made them to want to hate you, all right? Not to want to relate with you, but you see them coming back to you. You see them standing strong by you. You see them being true and faithful to you, irrespective of what is happening, irrespective of how things are with you. Whether you are rising, they are with you, and whether you are sinking, they are still with you. These are the loyalists. Please, you need them in your life, because there will come a time in your life when you're not even sure of what's happening to you. You're not sure of who stands with you, but you can always count on this particular set of people. You can always count on them. You can always say, these ones, I trust them. These ones stand by me. These ones, they believe in me. You need those kind of people in your life. Life can be hard. Let me say the truth. Life can be difficult. Life can be strange. Life can bring up unexpected happenings. But the loyalists, they will be with you. Whether you are rising, they will be with you. Whether you are sinking, they will be with you. If you are healthy, they will be with you. If you are sick, they will be with you. When things are brightening up for you, they will be with you in the darkest night. They will be with you when you are younger. They will stand by you when you are older. They will be with you when everybody is around you. They will still be with you when everybody has left you. This group are the group we call the loyalists. Don't joke with them. Don't let them go. Don't trivialize your relationship with them. Hold on to them. And if you don't have people like that in your life, you already have a prayer point. Start praying right now. Start kabashing, because you need loyalists in your life. You need people who will be loyal to you. You need people who will stand by you. People whose confidence and faithfulness and determination to follow you is not shaken. You need such kind of people in your life. So pray for the loyalists. You need them. All right, so that's number 9 of the kind of people that you need in your life. Loyalists, you need them in your life. So make sure you have them. All right, and then finally, number 10 kind of people that you need in your life are called the God lovers. The God lovers. Now, these God lovers are a group of people or a group of persons or a person who loves God. You need that kind of person in your life. Somebody who loves God, somebody who will encourage you to love the Lord, somebody who will push you closer to God's presence, somebody who will remind you of scriptures, remind you of what God has done, remind you to attend church, remind you to worship God, remind you to serve the Lord. They will push you to become a better believer. They will push you to become a good worshiper of God. They will push you to do service in the kingdom of God. They will not let you rest until you serve God. When they call you on phone to ask you, oh, you didn't come to church last Sunday. They call you on the phone to say you are dropping your commitment in the things of God. They call you to ask you, did you read this portion of the Bible that was saying this and that and that? They will call you up to tell you, oh, my prayer session was powerful. Can we have some prayer time together? Not some gossip time together. So this kind of people, you need them in your life. And if you have a God lover currently in your life, you know somebody in your life who really loves God, who pursues after God, who pants after God, who is zealous and passionate after the things of God, and the person is a friend of yours, the person is a family member of yours, oh, quickly tag the person in the comment section and let the person, and say to the person, thank you for being a God lover. Because we all need these different kinds of people in our lives. We need them to become all that God wants us to be. We need them to become better. We need them to achieve more. We need them to advance in life and destiny. We need them so that the work, the assignment and the vision that God has placed inside of our hands, that it will begin to speak. So in case you are here and you have heard through all the 10 different kind of people that you need in life, please let me know in the comment section. Which of them do you need the most? Which of them do you like the most? Which of them speaks better to you? Which of them have been a lifesaver? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be here to read your comments. I'll go through them and then I'll respond back to you. So please, I'd like you to go through this video once again. This is one video you have to like, you have to share, you have to comment several times, and then you have to create a watch party. Let let every another person know. Share the links right now. Let somebody else benefit from this message. This message, by the time it's ended, go back, rewatch it again, start a watch party whenever you want to. Keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing to all the platforms that you belong, because this will be a huge, huge blessing for many other people. I want to celebrate you and appreciate you for watching this video till this point and watching till this very moment. Thank you for watching what I had to say today on Checkpoint. I believe that these 10 different kind of people will be seen in your life, and I decree and declare over your life that from today and forever, that all this set of people will be seen in your life, and they'll be functioning in your life, and they'll make your life better, sweeter, and advance more in the name of Jesus. It is my earnest prayer. It is my earnest prayer that God makes it happen for you. So I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you today to share this video everywhere and let others be a part of it. These are the few things I decided to share with you today on Checkpoint. I hope you were empowered, you were edified, you were educated, and I know that you'll keep watching Checkpoint every time. All right, and until I come your way again, keep making a positive, indelible mark on the sands of time and in the lives of people. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Through the inspiration of the Holy Spirit and deep encounters with God, Bishop Okudili and Pastor Ifeoma Eze have written and published over 70 live transforming books. Succeeding in Marriage After the Wedding, Treasures in a Trash, All You Need to Succeed in Marriage, Preparing for Your Season of Demand, Building a Marriage That Will Stand the Test of Time, and many more. If you're in Nigeria, you can get these at Zion Heritage and Miracle Ministries branches. For further inquiries, call 0809-178-7299 or 0805-716-1060. Remain lifted for life.